from first to third. Almanza, Harris, Cobb, and Allgaier. Tatum does the catching with Short, the lefty on the mound. Tyler, this is a starting nine that could be the starting nine for a playoff game this postseason. This is a very talented group of starters.
I've just been informed by Ryan Kiesling, our trackman operator, that this is the anti-penultimate game of the season. In steps Anthony Swenda. Short from the windup. Swenda batting at .321 on the year, and the first pitch is a fastball for a strike at 6:36 p.m. The 0-1, Swenda looks at a pitch high. Tim O'Day, our umpire behind home for the first time this year. Grant Myers at first. Alan Walker over at third. Short into his windup, and the 1-1 to Swenda is that big short breaking ball dropping in on the inside corner for strike two.
Short, four-pitch mix, four-seamer, changeup, slider, curveball. That curveball is the slowest pitch, averages around 75 miles an hour.
The 1-2 on its way. Tatum setting up low. The pitch on its way is a fastball, and that is just off the plate. That's a tough pitch to take if you're Anthony Swenda. The fastball on the outside, and it's 2-2. Ballers in the green Oakland jerseys. And the breaking ball is swung on and missed. A late decision to swing at 76 miles an hour, and one batter in, Short with a K.
Curveball again from Shorty, draped in over that high outside corner on the righty Swenda, who seemed upset after that strikeout.
That'll bring up Tommy Specht, the right fielder. The Voyagers in the change strip, the red tops with the gray pants. First pitch, a high chopper toward Allgaier at third. His throw to first is in time, and there's two away.
That was a bouncer off the plate, and thankfully it didn't trampoline high enough to allow Speck to reach on an infield single. Allgaier had it played perfectly.
Well, this is what Short needs tonight and what will be his last start of the regular season. Quick innings. That will get him deeper into this game, and would love to see him get through 5 tonight. Fritz at the plate with 2 outs. The first from Short. Fritz looks at a fastball down low for ball 1. And for a guy who, like we said, is coming back from an injury in mid-July, was out for the better part of 3 weeks. If you're going to rely on him in the playoffs, he's got to show a good form today. The next one is a fastball, also low, 2-0. You don't want a guy going into the playoffs that can't give you a solid 5 innings, a solid 85 to 90 pitches. The 2-0 on its way to Fritz. A ground ball down third, backhanded past Allgaier, and it's into left field. Stopping the ball on a slide is Helmick, and his throw into second is a good one, and it'll hold Fritz to a single.
I think so, at least.
Sam Zeisler, says you. Single? Single it is. A high backhand for Allgaier, just could not stop the ball. And it's 2 outs for Cruz. No score here in the first. Just underway on 860 AM, The Answer. Short from the stretch, and his first pitch is a fastball high. Short has been diligent about his recovery. He's taken his time, which can be frustrating sometimes for professional athletes. The 1-0 is a fastball just below the zone.
Yeah, obliques are tough. Obliques are really just tough to come back from. They can just be that kind of injury that's just nagging and bothersome.
Short set on the mound. The 2-0 now on its way to Cruz. There is strike 1 on the outside. I'd like to bring up a topic of Wednesday's discussion, which was the ABS steal and sending the guy back to second. I do believe there is going to be some type of memo that comes out from the league.
I was meaning to talk to you. Did you talk to the league about it?
Yes, they are reviewing what was previously discussed and what should have been included or what may not have been included, and we are expecting a memorandum from the league in one capacity or another before the playoffs begin. Here's a ball hit out of play by Cruz, and it'll go to a 3-2 count. I think with some of the discussions, and even though it is late on in the season, I think the intent of the rule still is if a runner is forced to a base by a call, then he can go back. But if a runner is not forced to a base, then he should not be sent back. The 3-2 pitch is low. It's ball 4. Back-to-back two-out base runners for the Voyagers here in the first.
Well, I am glad to hear that that seems to be the train of thought around the rule, as the rule, as stated previously, was unclear. It sounds like the league has the right idea behind it.
I think the only question is whether or not at this juncture they will feel the need to institute it or to really codify it, per se. First pitch to Corona is a big breaking ball for strike 1 on the outside. Corona's had a nice little series. Batting at .333, 11 home runs, and 51 driven in for the year. Short looks at second, turns and fires, and Corona swings and misses. Fastball at the top of the zone, and now it's 0-2.
3 for 11 with a homer in the series, a hit in each game to push his hit streak to 17. Corona's been the best hitter in Great Falls' lineup over the past 3 weeks.
Defense playing back. Big lead for Fritz at second. And the 0-2 pitch is a ground ball hit down the first base line, but foul.
.102 off the bat, so that must have just gotten the bottom part of the barrel.
Ben or Ethan, I think we need to make a note about categories we'd want for those. I think record is something we want on there, and I think strikeouts is something we want on there as well for those cards. An 0-2 pitch on its way to Corona is swung on and fouled at the plate. Brendan Coulthers has done such a good job with our scoreboard, our YouTube stream, all the above, and really has outfitted our press box with all kinds of fancy new fun toys to play with.
Your favorite?
The VMix machine he built from scratch. I think that's my favorite. Has allowed us to incorporate some pretty good graphics on our scoreboard this year. It's an 0-2 pitch still to Corona. He swings and misses at the high fastball, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We head to the bottom of the first. No score on 860 AM, The Answer. No score in our ball game here in the bottom of inning 1. Tyler Peterson, Nevada Collin. The Ballers with Cobb, Santos, and Druick. Here in the first will face the right-hander C.J. Serwinski.
Serwinski, 6'1", 210, 25-year-old from Red Lion, Pennsylvania, has a 7.21 ERA this season, 4-7 record, 15 starts, 83 2/3 innings, 113 hits, 47 walks, 78 Ks. Friday at Glacier in a 3-1 win, he lasted just 4 innings and gave up just 1 earned run, struck out 6 in the winning effort.
I forgot you gave me stats.
I did?
Yep, you did.
Right in front of you.
And I would have read them off had I remembered I had them. Serwinski is from Red Lion, Pennsylvania.
More on that later.
The defense behind him, it's Vest in left, Corona in center, Specht in right, Swenda at third, Cruz at short, Fritz at second, Redahan at first, and Nickel behind the plate. Here's Tremaine Cobb to lead it off, the shortstop. Cobb right at 300. And Serwinski's first pitch is a fastball right down the gut at 89. It's 0-1. Tremaine yesterday was 1 for 4 with a single. The 0-1 pitch is a drive to left field, sending back Vest. He is at the track. He stops, and he makes the catch. It's out number 1.
Man, if Cobb would have swung at that fastball, yeah, I feel like he would have had a homer in this at bat. Instead, he takes the changeup low and in, out to left field for the first down.
That'll bring up Santos, who is batting just under 300 at 294. First pitch fastball at the bottom of the zone for a called strike 1. Serwinski from the windup. Now the next one is a changeup beneath the zone, 1-1. Lefty heavy at the top of the lineup today. Santos, Druick, and Almanza, the three of them. Not often have we seen Druick in the 3-hole. Now the next one looks like a touch off the plate, but called to strike by Tim O'Day. It's 2-1. Helmick is in there tonight, so is Allgaier. So you've got at least 5 guys who will hit from the left side. The only one who's not in there is O'Hara. 2-1, or rather 1-2 to Santos. Excuse me, that's high. And now it's 2-2.
And if the Ballers were to face a righty in the playoffs, this is a lineup that is feasible. Something like this is what it could look like.
A 2-2 pitch now to Isai. It's swung on and fouled back. Those will be the questions asked. We can already tell you that there was one game that went final. The doubleheader, game 1 from Yuba. It was Paddlehead 6, Yuba Sutter 2. And that puts Yuba on the brink of elimination. The 2-2 to Santos, the big breaking ball, doesn't catch the top of the zone, and it's 3-2.
And Yuba had it in their grasp, too, up 2-1 in the final frame, the top of the 7th in the first game of the doubleheader, but the Paddleheads put up 5 in the top of the 7th inning.
The 3-2 pitch to Santos, swinging a ground ball towards second. Fritz on the forehand. His throw to first is not in time. He just beats it out. Fritz went far to his right, almost looked like he was going to backhand. At the last minute, opened up, and I wonder, because if he opened up, did he really not have a position to really get into that back foot to make a solid throw to first? It'll be an infield single for Isai Santos.
Yeah, it's an infield single, but it felt like Fritz should have charged that ball. This is not the first time this series that the Voyagers have made a questionable decision on the infield defensively.
That'll bring up Davis Druick, the center fielder, who has been hot. First pitch to Druick is down low.
2-run opposite field homer. The difference in the 2-1 win on Tuesday, hasn't played since then.
Druick worked his way back from an average down in the 290s and 280s. He's now batting .302 again with 19 home runs. Next pitch is down low, 2-0. He wants to become the 4th baller this year with 20 or more home runs. A feat that only one baller last year got to, I do believe. That was Noah Martinez. Back to the bag is Santos.
Dondre Hubbard was second with 16.
Well, if you're going to go out in the offseason and try to get more power, it looks like they have done that after 94 games. Druick in the air on the infield. Redahan comes in. Redahan still coming in. Redahan will make the catch. That was way up there.
Yeah, Redahan always had it. That was a good job by him to position himself to make that catch.
2 outs now for Almanza. It's a scoreless ball game with Santos at first. Santos does have 10 steals. He's one of 5 ballers with double-digit steals this year, but he has been caught 5 times. Serwinski's first pitch to Almanza. Here it comes. It's swung on, hits a left field, sending back the left fielder. Vest, a leap at the wall, and that ball is gone.
First pitch, deja vu all over again. On the first pitch he saw Wednesday, hit his 30th homer. On the first pitch he sees tonight, he puts Oakland ahead 2-0 with his 31st home run of the year.
It's 105 RBI this year. Those are, at this point now, not just single season, but franchise all-time records as well. First pitch to Buford is down low because there's only one member of the Ballers squad that has been on the team for 2 years, which is Tyler Lozano.
And wait.
He 1-0 to Cam. He swings and fouls it back.
Those records might stand for a few years for Almanza.
31 bombs is not easy.
No. For reference, he is 4th in the league.
Imagine if he was playing up in Missoula. There's a pitch high and away. I know you've seen that wall.
Yeah. He might have 46 like Roberto Pena.
2-1 to Buford, who leads the team in hitting at 343. Here's the 2-1. Ground ball to short. Cruz picks it up. His throw across is in time, and the inning is over. 2-0. Oakland. Again, a crooked number in the first inning. The 4th time in 4 games this series. Let's hope they score after this, though. We'll move on to the second. 2-0 Oakland on 860 AM. The Answer. Welcome back to Ballers Baseball on 860 AM. The Answer. It's the top of the second. It's 2-0 Oakland. It's now time for our Bart car toss out the window. Who wants a Bart car? That's my question. Right there, you. And, buddy, I got you right there.
I missed badly.
And who? You, right there.
All right. Yes! He got it.
All right. Top of the second, short throws, and the first pitch is a called strike to Aiden Redahan, the first baseman.
Oh, I didn't get any for those kids in front of us.
Ah. Next pitch is hit down the left field line. Over to cut it off again. Sliding is Helmick. And again, he's going to hold them to a single. Nice work by Helmick again on the slide.
Yeah, it was an awkward looking slide. It looks like he went knees first, like he was celebrating a goal. But alas, he was just trying to stop a baseball.
Did the German national team play today in World Cup qualifiers?
How am I supposed to know that?
First pitch to Vest is a called strike. There is a man with a guitar on the concourse.
They did not play. The
0-1 to Vest is swung on and fouled away. It is Teacher Appreciation Night. I'm being told that is a music teacher. Guitars aren't unfamiliar to Raimondi Park. Usually they're on the field, though. 0-2 to Vest in a 2-0 ball game, and Redahan at first. Short, a quick look. Now his pitch to the plate is swung on, popped up down the left field line. Out is Allgaier, and this will drop foul.
You know what a promotion night we should have here at Raimondi? We should take, like, vinyl, like, you know, records, and have everyone bring, like, their old records, because, you know, people always have a surplus, like my dad, and they can bring them, they can throw them out of the field post game, and then we light them on fire.
Yeah, that's never been done before in the history of Major League Baseball.
Right? Well, it's never been done in the Pioneer League.
That's true. Has not been done. It's one of those one-and-done promotions. 0-2. Big breaking ball, and that just missed somewhere.
Just high. Just high.
Oh. Do you know what? If I'm Dylan Tatum, I'm challenging that.
That's fair. Looked real good. Not on 0-2, though, Tyler. Come on. What have we learned?
How about on 1-2? Short to the dish. That's a line drive in the glove of Allgaier. His throw across the diamond. It's in time. A double play.
Because what's better than 1?
2. That'll bring up the catcher, Nickel, with the bases empty. All right. Yeah, good non-challenge.
Yeah. Tatum obviously knew that was going to happen.
Big breaking ball on its way. I mean, this fastball at the top of the zone. I don't know why I was trying to predict that. We did have a prediction by you, though.
Yeah.
For the start of the game.
Sometimes people have a premonition, and I know something about this game.
The 0-1 is outside. You were trying to write the script for tonight.
Well, no, it will happen. Daniel Harris IV will homer on a 2-1 pitch in the bottom of the 5th with 1 out and a runner on. Left center field.
The 1-1 is again off the plate. It's challenged by Short, and that, what do we say?
Don't challenge. If you're a pitcher, you will be wrong. Stop challenging pitchers. You don't know what you're doing. It's my pet peeve.
Short challenged it. 2-1 to Nickel. Next pitch is high, but did Nickel go? Yes, says Grant Myers.
Ooh.
Now 2-2. Maybe 50-50 zone there. Base is empty, 2 away. 2-0 Oakland lead. The 2-2 on its way. The big breaking ball. That's strike 3 called. Drop the hammer on Nickel. And the inning is over. It's Short's 3rd strikeout of the day. No runs, a hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We head to the bottom of inning 2. 2-0 Oakland on 860 AM. The Answer. Bottom of the second here in Raimondi on September the 5th, 2025.
Oh, right. So you want to know what happened on September 5th, 2007.
Tyler Peterson and Nevada Cullen with you. Let's go back in time.
It's time for this day in Oakland baseball history. And in 2007, on September 5th, a 6-2 Oakland win over the Los Angeles Angels. And Mark Ellis's fourth inning homer broke the franchise record for homers by a second baseman that he shared with Davey Lopez, who set that, or tied the record in '83. Jimmy Dykes set it in 1921 with the Philadelphia A's. And then Mark Ellis also extended his errorless streak to 99 games, another franchise record for an Oakland second baseman.
Here's a second baseman, an Oakland second baseman, taking a high strike. Harris, his first at bat of the day in a 2-0 Oakland lead here in the second. Serwinski to the plate, and it's a ground ball foul. It's got a lot to live up to today, Danny, with your pregame prediction. Danny on the year at .317. Second on the team in hits with 115. 13 home runs, 67 driven in, and a fastball for a strike. It's now 1-2. Nice crowd here on Thursday night, or Friday night, excuse me. The next pitch outside, 2-2. Friday night, that's right.
Friday night's all right.
Just 2 games left after tonight in the regular season. The 2-2, Harris sends the ball into center field. Corona over a few steps to his right. He reaches up, he makes the catch. Or out number 1.
Just a little taste of what's to come. Fly ball, well hit. Out this time, but just wait till the 5th.
I'll bring up Lou Helmick. You'll be on the mic as well.
Oh, yeah. Oh, trust me, I wasn't going to give the home run call to you.
Something to go out on for your baller's career. Here's Helmick at .326. First pitch to Lou is a fastball off the plate, 1-0.
I've manifested some things before on the broadcast. Do you remember Dondre Hubbard's home run last year? That's a good one.
Yes. The 1-0. High and away, 2-0.
Well, what about my Dylan Tatum home run from this year? He hasn't homered in 2 weeks, and then Rain Supple he takes deep.
Remember the pitch. The 2-0 to Helmick. He swings through this fastball. It's 2-1. It was 96 on the outside.
You don't believe in my predictive powers, do you?
Yes. I do not believe in your predictive powers.
Okay. You will by the end of the night. Because Dylan Tatum's also going deep tonight.
The 2-1 to Lou. He looks at a fastball for strike 2 right down the middle of the plate. I've got a $100 bill with your name on it.
If they both go deep?
No, I'm just saying I have a $100 bill with your name on it.
Oh, really?
The 2-2 to Helmick. He drives the ball to right field. Pretty deep. Specht is back. And that's gone. Home run number 8. And the Ballers lead 3-0. Greeted with a rain of Lou's.
Oh, that's sweet. A little heart for the crowd. I'd like to think he was giving the heart to you up in the press box.
I made that mistake once with a player. It's like, hey, I appreciate the heart. He's like, oh, that was for my family. I was like, okay, thanks.
That's sweet.
Here is Tatum. 3-0 Oakland on 2 home runs. First pitch is a breaking ball off the plate. 1-0.
All right, this might be it for Tatum right here. This might be his time to go back-to-back with Lou for the second time this season.
1-0 to Tatum. He takes inside 2-0. He's second on the team in hitting now after the big stretch Cam has been on. He came into the game hitting .339, 22 bombs, and 74 driven in as he cuts through a fastball on 2-0. It's now 2-1.
Lou was making a comment to me. It was really funny pregame about, I heard what you said on the radio the other day about Isai being the 2-hitter. That was me in the first half.
2-1 is swung on and missed on the slider. 2-2.
That's true. Helmick was hitting higher up in the order in the first half of the season. But man, has he been dangerous, as has Dylan Tatum from this bottom half of the order.
Did he hit 2 on opening night? The 2-2 to Tatum, a ground ball towards short. Cruz backs up on it. His throw across is in time.
Let me rewind.
I almost want to say he was cleanup, but that didn't sound right.
No, he was 2-hitter on opening night.
He was 2-hitter.
Yeah, first series against Ogden, he hit second for the first series of the season.
I have no recollection of that.
And even for the Grand Junction series, still hitting second. Go to Glacier, still the 2-hitter.
Here's Allgaier, who probably, at least today, is the best 9-hitter in the Pioneer League. The first pitch to him is a breaking ball outside for ball 1. Hitting .331 with Oakland. 11 doubles for Jake. A triple, 2 home runs, and 25 driven in. 1-0. Strike on the high outside corner.
Wow, get this, Tyler. Lou Helmick did not hit in a spot other than 2 until Glacier, the final game in Glacier.
The 1-1. Breaking ball high. I mean, Aaron Miles likes that number 2 spot as a lefty. So if it's not Santos, it's Helmick. The 2-1, Allgaier to right field. This is shallow, over his spec. He stops, he gets there, he makes the catch. And that will be out number 3. Another home run for Oakland. A solo shot by Lou Helmick. And it's 3-0 as we head to the 3rd on 860 AM, The Answer. Top of inning 3, 9-1-2 to face off against Shorty here in the 3rd. 3-0 Oakland. Tyler Peterson and Nevada Cullen with you. We are glued to the scoreboard as we may learn the identity of both playoff teams tonight. What do we got around the league right now?
Well, of course, we mentioned the Paddleheads in Game 1 of a doubleheader, beating the Yuba Sutter High Wheelers 6-2 in Marysville. A comeback win for the Paddleheads. Top of the 4th in Colorado Springs, the Grand Junction Jackalopes scored 2 touchdowns with 2 extra points. They're up 14-1 on the Rocky Mountain Vibes. Bottom of the 4th from Ogden, a high-scoring one so far as the Raptors trail the Boise Hawks 7-5.
Here's Podkol, who looks at strike 1 on the outside. It's 0-1.
And then in Idaho Falls, the Glacier Range Riders lead the Chuckers 6-3.
The 0-1 to Podkol. That's a ball hit out of play. It's 0-2.
And one more score. Top of the 1st from Marysville. Nothing. It's just underway. Missoula and Yuba Sutter, Game 2.
The 0-2 pitch on its way. Podkol just gets a piece of it. Well, I can tell you what will get Idaho Falls into a playoff spot tonight. Anything. One of these 4 things happen.
After this 0-2 pitch.
Podkol, a ground ball to 3rd. Allgaier charges. He gets up. A double clutch. He throws a little bit high, but Podkol not exactly busting it down the line, and he is out 5-3.
He's just happy not to strike out there.
Idaho Falls will clinch a playoff spot if Missoula wins, Boise wins, Colorado Springs wins, or if they win. If any of those 4 things happen tonight, tomorrow, or Sunday, they get into the playoffs.
Yep. An inevitability at this point for the Chucks.
Here is Swenda, who swings and fouls one at the plate on his first pitch. Now, how does Ogden wrap up a playoff spot? Well, if Colorado Springs wins, one more game. If Missoula wins one more game. Or that would be it. Or if Idaho Falls loses out and Ogden wins out, I think I got that right. The 0-1. Next pitch is high.
I got an MLB score update.
Please.
Baltimore Orioles walk off the Los Angeles Dodgers. Samuel Basallo, his first walk-off bomb of his young career.
1-1, ground ball down the line, but foul. Was that a topic of discussion a couple weeks ago on these airwaves?
Samuel Basallo, yes, with one Mike Shapiro.
So congratulations to Nevada and commiserations to Isabella.
Sorry, Isabella.
That team probably is still 40 games under 5.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
Yeah.
Off of former Oriole Tanner Scott, no less.
I do want to know whether or not the Mets or the Reds won that game for my Giants. The 1-2 on its way. It's swung on and missed. 4 Ks for Shorty.
What if I told you the Mets won?
Not helpful.
They won.
My Giants are winning. My A's are losing.
Your Bees?
My Bees are winning.
Bees?
We've already done this. First pitch is low. Beads.
No touching.
Specht looks at strike 1. That was sort of an odd, almost like a cross-up of sorts to Tatum, who didn't catch that ball. It was thrown right down the middle pretty much. 1-1. Luke Short just over 40 pitches right now. Pitch to Specht is a line drive, softly hit into the glove of Allgaier, and that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down. We head to the bottom of inning 3, 3-0. Oakland on 860 AM, The Answer. The Yuba Sutter High Wheelers will not be going to the playoffs in 2025. As we've just discovered, they are 3.5 back of Ogden with 3 to play. 48 and 45. That's 93 games. Ogden has played 1 less. That's accurate. Yeah. They're done.
The defending champs are out.
And let's tell them how it happened, too. It was a 2-1 Yuba lead in the 7th. And Billy Horton sticking with his starter, Scott Ellison, instead of going to his closer, Ty Buckner. And Ellis gave up 5 in the top of the 7th.
And honestly, you know why that probably was? Because of the Oakland Ballers. Because what happened in Ty Buckner's last save opportunity? He blew it. The Ballers won.
First pitch to Cobb is dribbled down the first base line. Is this going to slide back? No. Redahan is going to touch it on the outer base path, the extra line that's designated for the runner's lane in foul territory.
Today was a Cam Willman 3-run homer in the top of the 7th to put Missoula ahead for good.
Former teammate of Dylan Tatum. Yeah, Ellis didn't get the complete game, but somebody else did. Here's a pitch down low. Actually, Ellis might have gotten a complete game all the same.
He's back?
He is back, my friend.
Alfredo.
You didn't know?
No, I did not know.
Yep. Soon as Ottawa was eliminated, the trade back to the Missoula Paddleheads. A new ace in September. A swing and a miss by Cobb. It's now 1-2. Alfredo Villa is a Paddlehead again.
Ugh. Of course he goes 7. 2 earned runs, 6 Ks in his first start back.
1-2, high and away, 2-2. We'll talk about a hired gun.
It's going to be Oakland, Missoula for the championship, most likely.
You can't even give me most likely right now. Nothing happens until we get there.
Yeah.
2-2 is down low. I've been through this 3 times already.
I will say, I want Oakland, Missoula. I think that would be an amazing championship.
I think that is the deserved result. I think those are the 2 best teams, but the best teams don't always advance. Next pitch is down low. It's ball 4, and a nice take by Cobb. He's on.
Going to need a longer inning here for the Ballers so that Danny Harris gets up in the 5th inning. My whole prediction is shot if Danny does not get up in the 5th.
I'll bring up Isai Santos. See, Danny is...
He's due up to bat in the 4th, as of now.
Yeah, you need like 6 hitters here, at least. Here's the first pitch to Isai. Nope, instead of throw over to first, and Cobb is back. 3-0 Oakland here in the bottom of inning 3. Cobb has drawn the leadoff walk. Santos singled in his first at bat on the infield, and his first pitch is a fastball outside for ball 1.
I'm getting the feeling tonight that the Ballers might get near a season high for homers. Already 2 through 2 innings. And I've predicted 2 more to happen.
1-0, Santos takes low.
If anyone's going to get this one in this inning, who would I guess? I don't know. Davis Druitt on deck? Why not?
Big lead for Cobb. Not going. Pitch to Santos is swung on and missed. Fastball above the zone. And it's 2-1. We know Isai can hit velocity because we've seen it. And hit it well as well. The pitch from Bryant that he hit for a grand slam to left center, I think was 95 or 96. The 2-1 to Santos is high. He lays off this time, and it's 3-1.
51 walks for Isai, second on the team, 1 behind Davis Druitt. Uh-oh.
The 3-1 pitch to Santos. He swings, pops it up. Third base side might be playable. Swenda is over, onto the track. Now he can't find it, and he cannot make the play.
He looked down too late. No, not an error. That's a tough play. He was obviously looking down to see where he was on the field. He didn't want to run into the tarp, but he looked down too late, and as a result, when he looked up, the ball was just out of his reach, or at least far enough away from him where he did not make the catch, in and out of his glove.
Slightly circuitous route, but never was under the ball. The 3-2 pitch to Santos is high, and challenging is the pitcher, Serwinski.
Have we learned nothing, people? Inconceivable. Don't challenge if you throw baseballs for a living.
I think we've seen it work once this year.
An equivalent of like 5%. We'll put it that way. 1 out of every, what is that, 20? One out of every 20 times a pitcher challenges it correctly.
2 on for Druitt. It's back-to-back walks, and there is the Santos walk that we were talking about. Santos now with 52 walks, tied for the team lead with Davis Druitt. First pitch is grounded foul by Druitt.
Last time Santos tied Druitt for the team lead in walks, Druitt walked in the next plate appearance. So. Man, these 3 at the top of an order, that on-base machines.
The 0-1, Druitt takes in the dirt. It's a wild pitch. It bounces in front of the plate. And Nickel cannot get it in time. Both runners move up.
Wild pitch. 2 in scoring position for Drewski.
You know what? Against the righty starter, these 3 who get on base, that's the way they do.
Cobb on base percentage, 390. Santos, 432. Druick, 435. That's second on the team.
The 1-1 from the windup. It's a swing and a miss on a changeup.
Good pitch. 82 away from Druick, the lefty.
Swenda at third is pulled in.
Ballers who struggled to score outside of the first inning in the first 3 games of the series, especially the first 2. Trying to score in all 3 of the first innings tonight.
And Druick's job here is to just put the ball in play with no outs. Second and third are the base runners. 3-0 Oakland here in the third. Serwinski to the plate, and the breaking ball is swung on and missed. Slider on the inside at 80, and he gets his first K of the night.
Obviously, you want to see Druick shorten up there, but easier said than done on a good curveball, front dooring the lefty Druick.
Almanza saw 1 pitch in this game. He hit it out of the ballpark for his 31st home run of the year. He will not win any league MVP awards. That'll go to someone from Missoula, probably.
Well, I think Chris Sargent still deserves a shout.
First pitch is outside. I mean, I would pick Sargent purely because he's a catcher.
And you could tell by Ogden's struggles immediately after he left how he affects that team.
1-0. Almanza, ground ball down the line, but foul, just foul. It bounced twice fair and then skipped to the right side of that first base bag.
That was a 2-run double from the get-go until it zipped to the right of the bag. But yeah, you're right. It should be probably Roberto Pena. MVP. Almanza, Rookie of the Year?
Not a bad suggestion. The 1-1, Almanza swings and misses. Fastball at the top of the zone.
I don't think that's a thing in the Pioneer League. There's so many young players, but
there's International Player of the Year. I know that much.
give that to Pena. No, he won it last year. Give him MVP.
The 1-2 on its way to Almanza. He swings and misses at a changeup. Nice pitch from Serwinski there, and there's 2 away.
Yeah, Serwinski's got some good stuff. He has been very good at times this season. The Great Falls righty has actually thrown 2 complete games, both against the Billings Mustangs.
That'll bring up Cam, who grounded to short in his first at bat. 2 walks in the inning. Those runners are at second and third. The first pitch to Cam is a breaking ball hit down the line. This will be a fair ball. It goes off the bag, and it gets by the third baseman. This will be a 2-run single, and some luck for Oakland has just played it a couple of runs.
That'll play. Cam Buford gets it done, as he so often does, adding to his team-leading hit total. That's now 118 on the year, and with those RBI, 75, he is now second on the team, not Dylan Tatum anymore.
That is a tough play for both Swenda and Serwinski, who thought he had done enough to get out of the inning, and that just hit the top of the bag and kicked down past Swenda. Now here's Harris. First pitch fastball, a called strike 1. Were you 2 innings too early?
No, not here. Wait till the 5th.
The 0-1 to Harris. Serwinski set. He fires. There goes Cam. The pitch is a strike. The throw on 1 hop is not in time. Ball's into center field. And Cam will just stand up at the bag and not attempt an additional take. It's a really good throw from Nickel, though. I think he might have had Cam there if that ball is caught.
Is that a ball or a strike?
It was a strike.
Yeah, wow. Nope, Cam, number 26 on the year, the first 2020 baller in franchise history.
0-2 to Harris. The pitch. Danny takes off the plate. Both teams have used 1 challenge. Each starting pitcher has gotten their challenge wrong. Serwinski is set. The 1-2, Harris. Ground ball into the glove of Fritz, who dives. He gets up. His throw is a strong one. He fires a bullet to first and gets Harris. I did not think that he was going to come up with that rifle, but he does. And it will be a 4-3 ground out to Harris, but it is 2 runs on 1 hit No errors and 1 man left on base. It is 5-0 Oakland as we head to the 4th on 860 AM The Answer. Your line score through 3 innings, it's no runs on 2 hits and no errors for the Great Falls Voyagers, 5 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Oakland Ballers. And for your middle 4 innings of play-by-play, and for some prize scores, here's Nevada Cullen.
Thank you, Tyler. That's right. As we monitor scores around the Pioneer League, we look to the Mountain States first, Utah. As the Ogden Raptors have tied it in the top of the 5th against the Boise Hawks. It's 7-7. Now, Boise does have the go-ahead run at 3rd in the top of the 5th, but Ogden ties it in the bottom of the 4th with a 3-run inning, including a game-tying single to shortstop by Dylan Wilkinson. First pitch of the 4th is a breaking ball low, 1-0 on Fritz. And then one more score. It's from Idaho Falls. And is it? No.
Be from Billings.
Oh, Billings. Thank you. I was like, that score hasn't changed. 1-0 is a ball. It's 2-0. The Billings Mustangs have fallen behind the Colorado Springs Sky Sox. Uh-oh. 2-0 is shot foul off to the right. It's 2-1 on the right-handed hitting Fritz. And in that game, the Sky Sox with a 6-run 5th to jump out to the lead. That featured just a little bit of everything. Brett Roberts with the latest hit, an RBI single up the middle. 2-1 from the lefty. Short is high. It's 3-1 on Fritz. That was the fastball at 88 north of the zone from Shorty. Fritz in a hitter's count, singled his first time up. One of just 2 hits so far for Great Falls. 5-0 Oakland, top of the 4th. 3-1 toss is hit off of Short's backside towards 3rd. Bare hand Allgaier to first, just how they drew it up. 1-5-3 for out number 1, and now let's check on Shorty.
Off the bat at 87 miles an hour.
Okay. It looked like it was off the backside, maybe the hip. Jim Diedrich is out, athletic trainer out for Oakland.
Well, this is certainly the last thing you want to worry about is someone at this point being injured.
Now, Luke isn't exactly waving them off, and I think that has sparked some level of concern here. And I think maybe the reason is that he knows he can't wave them off. He knows his injury history. See a smile from Christian Almanza, a fist bump from Dylan Tatum, and one from Danny Harris, who's smiling. All smiles. Danny's got that $1 million smile. And Shorty's all right. Phew.
Does that mean I have a $1,000 smile?
No, yours is $1 million.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Come on. Or maybe
for all the money I have in my pockets.
$1 million voice. There you go.
62 cents.
If I had a nickel for every time you made that phrase. First pitch is fouled off by Cruz. 0-1.
Jeff Nickel?
Jeff Nickel. I've held off on my nickel jokes up to this point. Cruz at the plate, the lefty, 24-year-old from Pearl River, New York. He takes to the knees for a strike. 89-mile-an-hour fastball snapped off by Shorty. And he's way ahead, 0-2. Cruz's first time walked. Time is called at the plate. And he stands back in from the left side. Oakland going with the green uniforms tonight. Usually they're road greens, ballers in gold across the chest. 0-2. Breaking ball called, third strike. Drop that hammer, Tim O'Day. That's strikeout number 5 for Shorty. 2 away here at the top of the 4th. Luke Short's got everything working tonight. Fastball, changeup, breaking ball. It's all there. Now can he pitch a perfect 4th inning as he did in the 3rd? Short has now retired 7 in a row ever since a leadoff single in the 2nd by Redahan. Corona, the right-handed batter, takes high and away. It's a ball and no strikes on Emilio Corona, the 23-year-old from San Luis Obispo, California. Started 2025 with the Sioux City Explorers. As he fouls one back. That's in the American Association. He was released on May 22nd, signed with Great Falls on June 17th, and he's been tearing it up since. Is somehow tied for the team lead, or no, I should say that. He's tied for 2nd on the team in hits. He is tied for the team lead in triples with 6. It's among the Pioneer League leaders. 1-1, Corona lines it into left field. Go figure. His hit streak is 18 with that line drive single thrown in by Helmick off line, but it's just a base hit for Corona with 2 outs here in the 4th. The 3rd hit for Great Falls. I mean, I'm gonna be frank. I think Emilio Corona should be hitting leadoff for this team. An 18-game hit streak. His on-base percentage. Oh, okay. It's only .363, so he must have really struggled at the start of his Great Falls tenure. It's like .557 though. He's got mad pop. Maybe 3 or 4 in the order. There's a pop fly to shortstop. Cobb backs up onto the grass and makes the put away for out number 3. Redahan pops out here in the top of the 4th inning to end the frame. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. We head to the home 4th. It's Oakland 5, Great Falls nothing. On 8:60 a.m. The Answer. It's the bottom of the 4th. I'm Nevada Cullen. That's Tyler Peterson. 5-0 Ballers. Quick score update, Tyler.
Well,
the Billings Mustangs
have tied it at 8 apiece in Billings. The 3-run top of the 6th.
With a 3-run double by Mr. Bowen.
And then the
Boise.
Hawks. The Hawks have the lead. It's 8-7, and they have the bases loaded on the Raptors. It's a walk and single fest off of Gardner, whoever that is.
We don't know. Here's Lou Helmick, homered last time up, swings and misses at a changeup. It's 0-1 here in the bottom of the 4th. All right, Tyler, it's time to hop out of this press box. Let's go on a train, a cross-country train.
Midnight at the Oasis.
Helmick takes a strike, 0-2. Maybe we can get on the Ma and Pa Railroad. That would take you past Red Lion, Pennsylvania. 0-2 fouled off and gets Tim O'Day in his mask. Hopefully he's okay. That was a little scary.
Is Red Lion anywhere near Slippery Rock?
Is Slippery Rock anywhere near York, Pennsylvania?
Anywhere near Zillionople?
Stop saying obscure places. Red Lion is the hometown of Great Falls' C.J. Serwinski, the starting pitcher tonight for the Voyagers. It's a borough in York County, Pennsylvania. Settled in 1852. It's located in south central Pennsylvania, 20 minutes southeast of York, which is where Missoula's Nick Parker is from. I did a Wide World of Baseball in Missoula about Parker, who is a starter for the Paddleheads. It is an hour north of Baltimore, 2 hours west of Philly, and the town was a main stop along the Maryland and Pennsylvania Railroad, known locally as the Ma and Pa Railroad. It ran from York County to Baltimore, Maryland. Population of Red Lion, as of 2024, 6,552. Small town, a decently sized town, considering it has town status. Lou Helmick, 0-2 against Serwinski. Swings and taps it foul. It's the fourth pitch. They've either been taken or swung at for strikes or fouled off from Serwinski. Helmick homered to right field in his first at bat today. 0-2 again. Helmick swing and a miss, and it's a strikeout for the Red Lion native, Serwinski. Third strikeout for him brings up Dylan Tatum. Red Lion is not named after Red Lion Hotel in Kalispell or any of the other Red Lion hotels in the western United States. But it is named after one of the first pubs in town, the Red Lion Tavern. Swing and a miss from Tatum on the fastball, 0-1. Red Lion, Pennsylvania was once famous for the many brands of cigars made there. It produced, at one point, 10% of the cigars made in the United States. We're talking millions per month. Breaking ball on 0-1. Tatum swings and misses, 0-2. And Red Lion is also home to an extensive array of local underground bands and independent local artists. The rock band Hailstorm is from Red Lion. That's the biggest band from the town in PA. 0-2. Tatum takes a breaking ball off the plate, 1-2.
It's hard to be a big band if you're also underground.
Also true. But they have some decent plays and 6 #1 U.S. mainstream rock hits since 2013. 1-2. Tatum serves it foul to right field, out of play. I Miss the Misery is their biggest hit. Honestly, it's pretty good. I listened today. Their lead singer, Lizzie Hale, has a great voice. Almost reminds me a little bit of like a, I don't know.
Haley Williams?
Haley Williams is exactly who I was going for. Thank you. Now, I'm not the same kind of voice at all, but in terms of awesome female rock star lead singer. I was listening to her new album today. 1-2 to Tatum, 2-2. It's low. And also, two-time All-Star catcher for the Minnesota Twins, Butch Weiniger, went to Red Lion High School, same high school as C.J. Serwinski. 2-2, Tatum serves it foul off to the left side next to the Great Falls dugout. You might remember Butch if you were watching baseball in the 70s and 80s. He played for New York. He was the Rookie of the Year runner-up in 1976 for the Minnesota Twins, and later coached in the, I believe, Yankees org. 2-2, Tatum serves it foul off to the right on pitch 7. And that's all for Red Lion, Pennsylvania, the hometown of Great Falls' righty, C.J. Serwinski.
Not too far from the state capital in Harrisburg.
I used to be so good at capitals. I'm sure you're much better than I. 2-2 again. Serwinski deals. Tatum tried to check his swing. He was able to, says Grant Myers.
It's not a bad location either, to be quite honest with you. I was
just missed.
A little bit surprised that there was no challenge from Nickel there.
Great Falls and Oakland has each missed a challenge thus far. Payoff from Serwinski. Tatum takes ball 4.
Your plan is slowly coming together.
Danny Harris might just get up in the bottom of the 5th. Oakland, I think at this point, it's very possible at this rate. It's very possible. I'd like Oakland to send 6 to the plate in this inning.
Well, I think what you really need is just one more runner on here, and then you get the right situation.
Well, again, my prediction requires a runner on for Danny.
Yes.
Here's Jake Allgaier. He clocks one in the air to right field pretty deep. Specht is back. He has it played and makes the catch. 2 away. On the first pitch, Allgaier sees. He smokes it to right field, but flies out at 308 feet away from home plate.
I think one of my favorite terms, because clocked, I imagine, for hitting something hard is it's like getting your clock cleaned. It's a good little, what'd you say? It's an idiom for getting punched?
Yes. Here's Tremaine Cobb Jr. Strike one, inside corner. Psych, ball one. I was right. It was a strike. I know what I'm talking about. Cobb today, a walk and a fly out. 5-0 Ballers. Cobb lines it foul, right side, out of play. Off to right field foul territory. And the Ballers have scored in each inning so far that Tyler Peterson has called. With me on the mic, they have not scored a run yet. It's me. I'm the bad news.
It's the TP factor.
1-1. Serwinski from the stretch. Fires. Cobb hits it sharply. Pass first into right field. This will get Tatum at least to third. Speck picks it up before Tatum gets to third. Cobb hustling out a double. And it's a 2-out two-bagger for Tremaine Cobb Jr. His 20th double ties him for second on the team with Danny Harris, who will homer in the 5th inning.
Yeah, you're looking at, I think 6 is your magic number in this inning, actually.
This is perfect. Santos gets an RBI right here. Druick takes one for the team. And Almanza, Mark's going to announce it.
Missoula defeated Yuba Sutter 6-2. By our unofficial calculations, that means that we will not be playing Yuba Sutter in the playoffs, as they will be staying home in Marysville.
That'll get some cheers from some certain Oakland fans who have been hurt by the High Wheelers before. Yuba Sutter ending Oakland's season last year, and Oakland playing a large part in ending Yuba Sutter's season this year, as the Ballers against Yuba Sutter went 15-3. Santos takes a strike on a breaking ball, 0-1.
I'll say, but for the Oakland Ballers winning all those games against Yuba, they probably would have made the playoffs, because they're literally 3 games out from the end of the season and still alive, or had been.
Santos taps it slowly to second. Throw to first is in time for out number 3. So Santos is the one to take one for the team, as Oakland does not score despite the 2-out double by Tremaine Cobb Jr., and they leave 2. We go to the 5th, the inning in which Daniel Harris IV will hit a 2-run homer. It is 5-0 Oakland over Great Falls on 860 AM The Answer. Ooh, goody. Tyler, you got the stream up today or no?
What are we talking about?
It's the top of the 5th inning.
Ah!
It's 5-0 Oakland Ballers over the Great Falls Voyagers. 7, 8, 9, Best Nickel and Podkel to face Short. It is time. Tyler, take it away.
It's time for the question on the answer. Are we live on YouTube, Ben, right now? We are, okay. The question on the answer, we want you to chime in on our YouTube stream. I want to know, what was your favorite class in college, your favorite teacher in college? Today on Teacher Appreciation Day, Nevada and I are wearing our school's t-shirts. I'm in my ASU polo. He is in his Florida polo. What about some fun classes or teachers you had in college?
I think Tyler and I should start. Tyler?
I had a couple classes that were really, really fun.
Such as, after this first pitch to Vest, he swings and misses through a fastball.
Sports photography with Roy Dabner. He was a lifelong sports photographer. We got to shoot a couple spring training games at the Marysville complex for the Brewers.
0-1, line softly to Danny Harris at second. Over to his right to make the catch. One away.
I had news writing with Greg Moore, who was a longtime editor for the AP.
Did you have that professor who was quite beloved in the broadcasting school that passed away a few years ago?
I don't know who you're talking about.
So no. Okay.
Wow.
At ASU.
You would have to look up that person for me because I actually would like to know.
First to nickel. He takes low and in, 1-0.
I had a class called Sports History, which was a history class. Actually, I take it back. It was history of college sports.
1-0. Stroked. Right center field. Santos in the gap. Makes the catch. 2 away.
Which sounds fun initially, but we get into the creation of the NCAA, Title IX, a lot of subjects which sort of spanned the social world. We got into, before there was NIL, the payment of athletes, the non-payment of athletes.
Yep.
And then the NCAA really having to be created because of people dying for football in the early days.
Right. First pitch to Frank Podkol, the righty, is high, 1-0. 2 outs, bases empty. Oakland leads 5-0, top 5.
I think my favorite thing of all time for the beer batter is when little kids start cheering, "We want beer."
You could have apple juice, young man, young woman. 1-0, swing and a miss. Now, we have some answers on Question on the Answer on our YouTube. Dan Silvert, favorite classes, social psych, abnormal psych, and scientific study of war.
I had a class called World War II in Asia. That was extremely interesting.
Wow. 1-1 is out. 2-1. Ben says, I enjoyed psychology. Nancy's favorite teacher in college was her father, who was a professor of music. Nancy Butts.
I had genealogy in my master's program. That was an amazing class.
2-1, swing and a miss, 2-2. I think we'll continue this in the bottom of the 5th inning. Keep those favorite teachers and classes coming. 5-0 Ballers, 2 outs, bases empty, and the beer batter is down 2-2. Grounded out first time. Shorty gets him this time. $5 beer for the fans here at Raimondi Park in the top of the 5th inning. We're halfway home, and Shorty is still in this ball game. 6 Ks, his best start since getting injured in Kalispell. 5-0 Oakland, and we go to the long-awaited bottom of the 5th when you return on 860 AM The Answer. Are you ready for Daniel Harris IV to hit a 2-run homer in this bottom of the 5th inning with a runner aboard and a 2-1 count?
Go out with a bang, young man.
Get ready. That's all I'm saying. Question on the Answer continues. Ballers lead 5-0. Tyler and I asking you who your favorite teachers were, your favorite classes. I'll give mine now before I read some more of our answers. Favorite classes, soccer, communicating soccer globally.
What on earth?
First to Davis Druick is punched off the fist towards third. A diving effort from Swenda. He can't get there. It's 0-1. He got the wind knocked out of him there. But yeah, we did a project where we collaborated with a student from the University of Brighton about soccer. I broadcasted a game with a student from the University of Brighton.
Oh my gosh.
I was supposed to do the play-by-play, and he stole it from me. I was like, what are you doing? It's like, I was meant to do the play-by-play, but whatever. And then also I did a project with a partner on the Beşiktaş Karsi. Are you familiar with the Karsi? They are the fan group for Beşiktaş in Turkey in Istanbul.
I know Beşiktaş, yeah.
Beşiktaş. Okay. Beşiktaş. 0-1. Druick takes low and away, 1-1. I would love a Drewski walk for my prediction. And then my other favorite class is I took a bunch by my professor Eric Esterline as Druick takes outside 2-1. He was the professor who would let me into his office to watch Chelsea matches when it, was Champions League or Europa League or whatever on Wednesdays. 2-1. Druick pokes a foul out of play. 2-2. Norm Lewis taught a sports data class that I absolutely adored. Norm was the sweetest professor. We loved him very much. He's still with us. He is the sweetest professor. Also took a class with former UF linebacker James Bates called play-by-play and sideline reporting. Druick on 2-2 shoots it foul off to the left. That'll feed the roof. Trying to log into your old Arizona State.
It's still active. I don't think my password has been updated in a while.
5-0 Oakland Ballers here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Social security number, good Lord.
Druick on 2-2 takes low, 3-2. Beth Mosley says the anthropology professor at Wayne State in Detroit, who always wore her hair in a bun, but on the final day she had let it loose and it was past her knees. That's a crazy reveal. Payoff, Druick swings and pops it up. Left center field. This might be trouble. It is caught by Vest, one away. So Druick flies out. Brings up Christian Almanza. He or Cam Buford need to get on for there to even be a possibility of a Danny Harris homer in this inning. He is in the hole, Daniel Harris, the fourth. 5-0 Oakland, 1 out, bases empty. Almanza has a 2-run shot today. Danny Harris is about to have one too. Almanza takes a strike outside corner, 0-1. Ellie says, I also love my abnormal psychology class. Took it at Central Washington University, where she just graduated from last month. Congratulations, Ellie. Almanza takes high and away, 1-1.
Central Washington is some sort of bear, I believe.
Sure. I've never heard of Central Washington, so you'll have to look that up. 1-1. Almanza hits it softly to second. Charging, throw to first in time, 2 away. Okay, it's up to Cam Buford. I have faith, still. It'd be very anticlimactic if Buford does not get on. Mark Kahn took an undergrad class called Baseball Fiction.
Like I said, the Wildcats, like I said.
Kenneth Siller, Cal State Hayward, Disco Dance. Boogie woogie, yeah. First to Cam Buford to strike, 0-1. Groove is in the heart.
Now see, now they make me open up.
Anna took History of the Mafia.
History of the Mafia is very interesting.
That's great. 0-1, Buford takes ball 1.
There was a class I never got to take that was called Witchcraft in Medieval Europe.
One of her assignments was to watch Goodfellas. That's fantastic. And the Godfathers, of course. Buford flares one. Right center field, it's down. Bring up Daniel Harris, the fourth. Come on.
I'll remember you said 2-1 pitch.
I did. All right, I gotta record myself calling this if it actually happens. So, putting away the YouTube chat for
all
now.
semesters. Okay, we're gonna go all the way back to fall of 2013.
It's a 5-0 game in the bottom of the 5th inning. Oakland leads Great Falls. 2 outs. Buford singles his second hit in as many at-bats. And Danny Harris is 0 for 2 today. Right-handed batter against the righty, C.J. Serwinski. First pitch outside, 1-0. Daniel Harris IV has homered in back-to-back games twice this year.
I'm going to throw this headset out the window.
But not since June. 1-0. Buford goes back to first. June 13th and June 14th at Ogden, he went back homers in back-to-back games. June 22nd against Glacier, and then June 24th against Boise, back-to-back game with a home run. 1-0. Harris swings and misses. Going for the homer there, but he can't until it's 2-1. It's 1-1. Harris, again, homered in yesterday's game. A 2-run shot. No, a solo shot. My bad. 1-1. from Serwinski. Harris swings and breaks his bat on a little grounder to third. Harris will reach on the infield hit.
Do you know what?
Oh, man.
I'll tell you what. You will get credit for getting my beats per minute up to 160.
You're welcome. All right, well,
All right.
he still got up in the bottom of the fifth and got a hit.
I have the transcripts out. Sports production with Brian Snyder. That was a good one. That was JMC 194. American military history with Professor Longley. That was good, 340. And then, of course, I had 4 semesters of German.
Awesome.
I liked American Indian history since 1900 as well. That was also fun. Geography of Europe was a guy showing his slides of his trips to Europe.
Here's Lou Hellick with 2 on and 2 down. Takes a strike, nothing in 1. Oh, by the way, I found the name, I believe. It's Joe Milner? No, that doesn't sound right. Helmick dribbles one slowly to third. Charging Swenda can't handle it. Back-to-back infield hits, and the bases are loaded for Dylan Tatum, who, I might remind you, I said would homer in this game.
What?
No
way.
No. That's a hit. That's an infield
Error?
hit. That's an infield hit. None of you know what
Really?
you're talking about.
Really? Everyone here, huh?
No. You cannot assume that he would make that play. Here's Dylan Tatum with the bases full of ballers. 6 grand slams this year for Oakland. Tatum takes ball 1 outside. 1-0. Tatum has 1 of those grand slams. He's 4 for 9 with the bases loaded this year. 1-0. Tatum takes outside, 2-0. Tatum has not homered. Whoa, is that challenged?
Yes, that was challenged.
Okay, that was close. It's not going to work. It's going to still be 2-0 on Tatum. Just missed. Tatum has not homered since August 28th against Yuba. That is last Thursday. Morty is saying error in our YouTube chat. Too bad, Morty.
That's a bit. Listen. That's above ordinary efforts for Swenda to make that play.
Tatum swings and misses, 2-1.
I don't think it's Swenda's fault.
You cannot assume that Swenda makes that play.
No, charging in on a short hop like that.
Dribbler to third.
That's above ordinary effort. By the way, History 495, Russian Revolution. That was my capstone course.
2-1. Tatum swing and a miss, 2-2. Morty is asking if I'm crazy. The answer, of course, is yes. If you had listened to the broadcast up to this point, you would know that I'm crazy.
Technically, my internship at NBC Sports was also a class.
Bases loaded, 2 outs, 2-2 from Serwinski, and Tatum strikes out on the fastball.
All right.
Ballers, load them up. Oh, go ahead.
Real
Tom.
quick, from my grad course, History 4, 5, 6, the Vietnam War. That was really, really good.
Nice. Well, thank you for participating in the question on the answer, and I do apologize to Danny Harris. I thought I could get him a homer right there, and I could not. But we'll go to the 6th. Oakland leads Great Falls 5-0 on 860 AM, The Answer. It's the top of the 6th. It's 5-0 Oakland over Great Falls. Top of the lineup due up against Luke Short, who has gone 5 shutout innings tonight. Tyler, you think he's ready for the playoffs? As he puts his
Let me
headset
put my headset on. You can ask that question again.
Tyler, do you think Luke Short's ready for the playoffs?
I do. I think this is what we wanted to see out of Shorty today. 64 pitches. I think 80 is a safe spot to have him at. And hopefully that's him walking off the mound with the ball in his hand here in the 6th. Rather than it looks like Caleb Franzen is getting warm. Actually, is that dual action?
Ooh.
Oh, no, just Caleb Franzen getting ready.
Here's Anthony Swenda, the leadoff man. First pitch of the right-handed batter is high, 1-0. I'd like to see Short just finish this inning and call it a day. No reason to push the pitch count any further. If you can give 6 innings with 80 pitches or less, that's a big win. Long pause, 3 on the timer, Short from the windup. Swenda takes a breaking ball just below the zone. Wow, that was a really good pitch that deserved a strike call. 2-0. Tim O'Day's been good behind the plate. His zone, though, has been inconsistent at times. 2-0 to Swenda. Short locates high at the top of the zone. Very top as well, 2-1. It is time for Nevada's culinary curiosities. As I can now say, I believe I've tried every food spot at the Prescott Market. 2-1. Swenda cut and a miss, 2-2. Went to Cafe Noir today. Had some grilled shrimp and pineapple skewers.
My brother had the jollof yesterday from there.
And thoughts?
Good.
Yeah. Okay. I was how do I put this? It was good. The skewers were good. I just needed more of them. I only had 2. Bounced foul on 2-2. Where's our food, Mark? It is a packed night tonight, so I don't blame concessions for not giving us our food yet. Stands are full.
Nevada wants
Friday
it now.
I do. I also want a strikeout now. How about number 7, Shorty? Ooh, foul off of Tatum. 2-2. Good breaking ball there.
3,044 tonight.
3-0-4-4.
We already went over 100,000 last night.
Let's get over 120,000. What do you say?
I don't think the park holds that much.
No, by the end of the cut and miss fastball, bring him up 88 above the zone, and Short's up to 7 Ks.
And he just put Swenda on sombrero watch for the rest of the game.
Luke Short is back. Brings up Tommy Specht. Specht is 0 for 2 with a ground out and a line out so far. Left-handed batter. First pitch to the lefty is a strike. 0-1. Specht, left-handed batter, 21 years old, from Dubuque, Iowa. Drafted by the Rangers in the 6th round in 2022. Out of Wahlert Catholic High School. A 1 pitch is served foul. 0-2. Ballers lead 5-0. 1 out. Bases empty. Top of the 6th. Specht played with the ACL Rangers. Arizona Complex League in 2022. Assigned to down east, the Wood Ducks of single A ball in 2023. Injured for a bit, went on a rehab assignment in the Complex League in 2023, then activated in August and played with the Wood Ducks for all of 2024, then was released this March. 0-2 pitch from Short, and Specht fights it off into the screen.
That Down East team is now a Frontier League team.
That's right.
The Down East
East
Bird Dogs.
Bird Dogs. I know their broadcaster, Spencer Pattinson. Not well. I saw his content on content on TikTok.
Content on TikTok. Wow, that's a good one.
Content.
She sells seashells.
Another 0-2 from Shorty. That's a breaking ball placed nicely near the outside corner, but just off the plate.
Have we already talked about my my voice warm-up from high school theater?
Go for it. After this 1-2 pitch. Short to Specht. Specht swings and fouls it back.
I'll have a proper cup of coffee from a proper copper coffee pot. I'll have a proper cup of coffee from a proper copper coffee pot.
From a proper copper coffee pot. I'll have a proper cup of coffee from a proper copper coffee pot. Nailed it?
Nailed
Let's
it.
go. 1-2. Short to Speck. Lefty-lefty battle. Short seeking his 8th K. And Speck fouls it back once more. My favorite vocal warm-up is red leather, yellow leather.
I've done that one, but you slowly red leather, yellow leather, red leather.
yellow
Yeah, see,
leather,
I had to do
red
the same
leather,
thing.
yellow leather,
What about
red leather,
unique
yellow leather.
New York?
Unique New York. I botched it immediately. 1-2 again. Bends in inside. 2-2. Breaking ball from short. Unique New York. Unique New York.
Yeah, you sort of have to chew it like a gumball a little bit. Unique New York. Unique New York.
New York. I like that. 2-2 now. 8th pitch of the at-bat. Speck cuts and misses at a devastating short breaking ball for his 8th strikeout. 2 away in the top of the 6th, and Short has punched out 3 straight Voyagers. 80-mile-an-hour pitch there away from Speck.
This begs the question: is game 1? Do you go Berkeley high or do you go Cal Berkeley?
Oh, I think you got to stick with Berkeley high the way Milliken's been pitching this year. First pitch bends in high to A.J. Fritz, 1-0.
It sure looks beautiful, even if
yeah.
it is a ball.
Short at 80 pitches. Misses high and away, 2-0. This could be his last batter. Trey Cruz, though, a lefty up next, and I'm sure Short could stay in. Depends on the pitch count. 2-0 toss from the lefty from the windup. Short fires, swing and a miss on the fastball. Fritz swings through 86.
It's sort of a cloudless night. The Oakland skyline looks absolutely beautiful tonight.
It is a cloudless night. Absolutely. Clear day, 65 degrees at first pitch here in West Oakland. 2-1 short, just outside. 3-1. Hitters count for Fritz. Singled in the first. Pounded one off of Short, but then grounded out 1-5-3 on a nice play by Allgaier last time up. And this 3-1 pitch is driven foul off the netting, off to the left, and the count is full. Luke Short, second-year baller, one of the returners to this Oakland staff and one of the main reasons why this Oakland pitching staff has been the best in the Pioneer League in 2025. His 3-2 pitch is served into center field. In is Druick. Druick camps and makes the catch. Luke Short retires the last 7 he faces and strikes out 8. Goes 6 scoreless tonight in West Oakland in his last regular season start. A good tune-up for him for the postseason. Oakland 5, Great Falls nothing. Heading to the bottom of the 6th on 860 AM The Answer. Pitching change for the Great Falls Voyagers here in the bottom of the 6th. It's 5-0 Oakland. And on for CJ Serwinski, it is Tariq Bacon making his 3rd appearance as a Great Falls Voyager. Thursday against Glacier, pitched 1 inning, 1 earned run in his Great Falls debut, and then a scoreless and hitless inning on Sunday against Glacier. Bacon is a 25-year-old right-hander, 5'11", 185 from Fort Pierce, Florida, and played with the Billings Mustangs earlier this year. Trades one shade of red for another and enters for CJ Serwinski, who was solid tonight in his start, but of all the Great Falls starters in the series, he had the worst performance so far.
5 innings, 5 runs. All 5 runs were earned. 8 hits, 3 walks, and 4 strikeouts.
Do you smell that?
Yes.
Tyler, you smell that?
Yes, I do.
It's time for the Pioneer League All-Name Team, because we have a member of said All-Name Team entering the fray right here in Tariq Bacon. And what if I told you that the Great Falls Voyagers now have 3 members of the All-Name Team? That's right, folks. I've completed the Pioneer League All-Name Team. And here we go. Bottom of the 6th, Jake Allgaier takes ball 1 outside from Bacon. So, of course.
Let's go through the whole thing. Why not?
Well, Tariq Bacon's on there, but do you remember why he's on there? It's Arlo who selected Tariq Bacon.
Oh.
1-0. Allgaier shoots it foul. There he is, number 11 in Presto. But yes, why not go through the whole thing? Our catcher is Yuba Sutter catcher Quint Landis. First baseman, Yuba Sutter, Cuba Bess. Second baseman, Boise's Max Young Goldberg. 1-1, Allgaier, the switch hitting lefty, takes a strike outside corner, 1-2. The shortstop is Colorado Springs short-lived Sky Sox Kamayu Neighbors. Third baseman is Ogden's Carmine Lane. Left fielder is a Great Falls Voyager. We'll tell you who after this 1-2 pitch. Bacon delivers. Allgaier takes low in the dirt, 2-2. It is Kyle Schmack who makes the All-Name Team. Kingston Liniak is the team's center fielder, the Glacier Range rider. River Orsak of Yuba Sutter is in right field for the All-Name Team. Designated hitter Jake Jelly. And then the bench has 5 different selections, including 1 new addition. Pitch outside to Allgaier, 3-2. It's someone who the Ballers faced in the opening series. It's Zeb Rose on the All-Name Team, representing the Grand Junction Jackalopes. Denver Blinn of Ogden, as is True Fontenot, are both on the bench. Allgaier takes the 3-2 inside for ball 4. It's a full count walk for Jake Allgaier. He's aboard to start this bottom of the 6th inning. Then Charles Updegrave for Ogden is on the All-Name Team, and finishing it out, it's Logan Beard of Glacier. Those are your hitters. As for the pitchers, I have 5 new ones to announce, including Tariq Bacon, as Terrain Cup Jr. stands in from the right side. Cobb takes a strike, nothing at 1. First, Gary the Snail Grosjean of Idaho Falls. That is his nickname, Gary the Snail of the Idaho Falls Chuckers. He's one of the starting pitchers. 0-1. Cobb takes a strike.
I've got to pause for a second. Back and forth we go. Ogden up 11-8, and now 11-11 between Hawks and Ogden.
Ooh, getting spicy elsewhere in the Pioneer League as we try to decide the final 2 teams. 0-2, Cobb pops it up foul off to the right out of play.
Yuba beating Missoula 4-2. The Sky Sox and the Mustangs tied at 8.
Nice. Back to the All-Name Team. I don't think I ever announced it. Of course, Reed Butts is on there for the Oakland Ballers as one of the starters, as is Baller starter and reliever Malik Binns. Craig Scherer, recently released by Rocky Mountain, is on the team as the 4th starter. 0-2 bounces past the catcher Nickel. It's a wild pitch. Allgaier to second. And that's a wild pitch. Reload Presto because it will not accept that. KKFB. And the rest of your starting pitchers for the All-Name Team. Today's starter, CJ Serwinski, makes the cut. I'm going to save one, actually. He could be a starter or a relief pitcher. I'll tell you his name in a minute, Tyler. 1-2 the count. Pitch from Bacon to Cobb is low for ball 2. Your relief pitchers, Jonathan Larga Espada of the Missoula Paddleheads, Nico Saltaformaggio of the Ogden Raptors, Tariq Bacon of Great Falls, Cheney Trout of Boise, Quinn Waterhouse of Rocky Mountain, Sam Drumheller of Yuba Sutter, and your closer, Rain Supple. And now, the funniest name of all that sounds like it's from a Key and Peele sketch. 2-2 from Bacon. Cobb taps it foul. We have the recently added Boise Hawk, Chambers McGilberry.
And recently cut Chambers.
No,
McGilberry.
Chambers. He was here for a hot minute, a hot second. He can start or relieve, or he can be released. And that is your Pioneer League all-name team. 2-2, Bacon to Cobb. Runner at second, Allgaier. Cobb taps it towards short ahead of the runner. This won't move Allgaier, and Cobb is retired 6-3. One away, bottom of the sixth, 5-0 Oakland. What did you like of that all-name team, Tyler? Any favorites?
What if I said no?
Oh, that's unfortunate.
No, that's some diligent work by yourself throughout the season.
Thank you. I will publish it at some point as Isai Santos digs in from the left side. Dan Silvert asks, is Gary the Snail fast? Well, he's a pitcher, so probably not. Pitch outside to Isai, I want to know. What was the origin of the all-name team? Jeff and Nancy ask. Reed Butts, of course, was the origin of the all-name team, especially after his outing against Owen Sharks last year of the Idaho Falls Chuckers. 1-0. Santos takes low, 2-0. I just thought, you know what? Pioneer League has some funny names. Why not make a team full of them? And I think this team can compete, honestly. Offense is pretty stacked, although no ballers.
Should that be my recruiting process in the offseason?
Funny names? No, because the ballers don't have any funny names on offense. Pitch outside to Santos. It's 3-0.
Wouldn't mind young Goldberg.
Yeah. I mean, Daryl Buggs. Oh, why isn't Daryl Buggs the second on there? Buggs?
It's an oversight by you.
Add him to the bench. Get him on there. Buggsy.
You put in Buggs on the bench, I'll let him know you said that.
Center field is stacked. Pitch low to Santos. He walks on 4 pitches.
By the way, solo team lead.
Yeah. Here's Davis Druick, pitching coach going out for Great Falls. That is Chuck Shirley.
All-name team pitching coach?
I like that. Oh, I never thought to add the coaching staff. Let's do that right now.
I like Chuck Shirley as a
pitching coach. Chuck Shirley, field manager. I think it's got to be Cash Beecham.
Cash Beecham. Okay.
Boise, right?
Yes.
And do we have another coach this season? Let me just look through the notes that I have. Yuba Sutter coaching staff. Nothing really. Boise coaching staff.
You want to throw AJ a bone?
AJ Crapo
as the analytics director.
Director of analytics. Any other coaches? Any other coaches? Ooh. No. Oh, well, this team. Oh, come on. Yeah, I got it. A bench coach, Stu Peterson, a.k.a. Beef of Glacier.
Why is he Beef?
I don't know.
Are you sure?
There's a ball to Druick in the dirt. Yes, I'm sure it's on his bio. He's the dad.
Can we trust Scott Gladstone?
He's the dad of Jock Peterson, Beef Peterson.
Beef Peterson?
Is that your nickname now?
Don't know.
1-0 to Druick from Bacon. Druick takes low for a strike. It's 1-1. We need a broadcaster for this all-name team.
Ooh.
Oh, well.
Brandon Janeska?
I mean, is it not me?
Nevada Cullen? I mean, it kind of has to be you.
It kind of has to be me.
I don't know. Scott Gladstone might have something to say about that.
No, first name isn't cool enough. Just Scott with 1 T. Who spells it like that? Druick. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Ben Picorni?
No. Picorni, you're not getting anywhere near my all-name team. Ben.
What kind of a name is Ben anyway?
Verhook is a nice last name, though. Better than Picorni. 1-2. Druick, foul tip off of Nickel. That'll leave a mark. 5-0 Ballers, bottom of the 6th. 1 out. It's game 94 of 96, so if you're wondering why we're going on and on about the All-Name team. It's only a matter of time before this regular season's over and it's playoff time. We can't be silly anymore in the playoffs.
You're the one.
I'm not even going to be here.
You're the one at the controls here. But
right.
yes, we're going to get this all in before you leave.
Right.
I have some ideas for Fan Appreciation Day tomorrow as well.
Ooh.
Remember how you were talking about a bad promotional idea?
Yeah.
I have a list of some rejected promotional ideas that I found from our off-season.
Wait, this was a segment that Ben actually implemented in Yuba.
This is segments that I had in Colorado Springs in
No
2023 as well.
1-2, Druick takes strike 3. And that is how the second out is recorded.
I don't know if Ben
6th.
found the same list I had, but I think I'm going to go through it tonight and pick some out.
Nice. I look forward to that. First strikeout for Tariq Bacon. Brings up Christian Almanza. You like a little 2-homer game here for Christian?
I mean, I'd like one, yeah.
I think it'll be fun. 2 walks in the inning by Bacon. 2 on. And Almanza takes the first pitch ball high, 1-0.
We're looking at 5 walks to the Ballers to 8 hits, 13 base runners. I think they do a little bit better than 5 runs, actually.
Well, when Almanza hits a 3-run homer on this pitch, they'll be doing a little better.
I'm trying to make up for it, actually.
1-0 from Bacon. Almanza takes a ball outside, 2-0. I was thinking by it. I still think Danny and Dylan are going deep in the late innings. They both like a late inning homer. At least one of them's got to go deep. Man, Grand Junction, 19-7 lead on Rocky Mountain. Bacon steps off.
Actually, if I got this right, really the Boise and Ogden series has no bearing.
Really? Ogden's clinched?
No, because I just mean they can't do anything to themselves.
Oh, I see. 2-0 is popped up. Left field. Vest in. Swendon Cruz out. And the catch is made by Vest by the foul line for out number 3. Oakland walks twice. No hits, no runs, no errors in the bottom of the 6th. We go to the 7th. It's Oakland 5. Great Falls nothing here on 860 AM The Answer. Start of 7 here from Ramadi Park, and it's 5-0 Oakland. It is Caleb Franzen who comes on in place of Luke Short. Franzen, the lefty for lefty, short for Franzen for short, lefty for lefty. Franzen 4.36 ERA, 3-0 record, his 34th appearance, 43 1/3 innings, 45 hits, 8 walks, 47 Ks. Franzen against Great Falls Wednesday pitched a scoreless inning. And Luke Short today, Tyler, showed why he is the Ballers' likely Game 2 starter in the postseason.
Well, you're going to have to remind me about the numbers from Yuba, but today it was 6 innings, 3 hits, no runs, a walk, and 8 Ks. On the 19th of August, in a 6-2 win over the Hawks, he went 2 2/3 innings and only allowed 1 inherited run to score.
He did allow 1 earned run in Yuba.
So
That's
just
really
1 earned run in the previous 2 starts for him.
First from Franzen as Cruz fouls it off of himself sharply and hobbles out of the box. Nothing in one. So do you have the? Did you give the line for short? Yes. Oh. Also, we have a
Here
light
comes
pole.
Here comes Laura.
Light pole just went out. That's not good.
And you can see the effect that it's having, actually, too.
Yeah, it's very dark. All right, Tyler, you want to take it while I go to the bathroom?
You can. Look how quickly our staff is trying to address this as well. We've got multiple members of our staff working on that pole already. So we're going to have a temporary stoppage here as we have lost our lights just to the left of home plate. This is a first for Raimondi. I think they are coming back on. So I think someone just bumped up against the switch. Are they slowly coming back on? I think they are. Meanwhile, Cruz is still getting looked at near the home plate area, with the trainer for Oakland coming over to attend to him. Aaron Miles talking with Tim O'Day. The Ballers infield has come in. Those lights are slowly turning on, it looks like. So we are going to resume play just momentarily. Nice work by the Ballers crew to quickly address that. I mean, that was a matter of seconds, so that may have been sort of an anticipated issue, if anything, because they got there awfully quick. So slowly turning on. It takes a good, 8 to 10 minutes for those to actually kind of take full effect. I think really you could almost play with the amount of light that is still on the infield, but there was a significant drop in visibility when those went out. You could tell right away. And there is light coming there, I'm pretty sure. So we are just in a holding pattern here. It's 5-0 Oakland. And if you're watching the stream, you're not going to hardly be able to tell, I don't think, because it certainly looks pretty bright on the field, and indeed, it is pretty bright on the field. It's just that really the one tower, and luckily it's on the infield where we already have another tower that's feeding it. So it's actually not the worst one to have gone out, but we have not encountered that at Raimondi in 2 years, and now we do here. So we're just going to have to wait for that tower to slowly come back online, and everyone's going to just chill out until then. We're going to take a look back at the scores. It's still 11-11 Hawks and Raptors in the bottom of the 7th. It's still 8-8 Mustangs and Sky Sox in the top of the 8th. Yuba a 4-2 lead over the Paddleheads. And I need to get the binoculars out here. Maybe there is no light coming from those. We are going to play Lights by Journey to try to encourage the lights to come back on, but it looks like just a very faint glow. Here comes Laura Geist, the GM, out onto the field to have a chat with the umpires. This is a very strange predicament. You see Brian Carmel, one of the co-founders for Oakland, also on the field too. I would wonder whether or not this game would continue or not. With the current situation. Mark Kahn just updating everyone, and we have a soft, just very faint glow from those lights as they're trying to flicker on again. Well, we're going to take a quick break here on 860 AM. The Answer is we hope we have some better news for you on the other side. We're just going to wait here until these lights come back on. So we'll take a break, and we'll be back on the other side. It is the top of the 7th, 5-0 Oakland on 860 AM. The Answer. That's fine. We're still waiting on these lights to come back. Tyler Peterson, Nevada Cullen here with you. We are delayed here in the top of the 7th. I can give you 2 updates. Ogden is now winning, and so is Billings. 9-8 Mustangs in the top of the 8th. 12-11 Raptors in the bottom of the 7th. Idaho Falls just needs one of 4 things to happen tonight for them to clinch a playoff spot. They need Mustangs to lose, Ogden to lose, Yuba Sutter to lose, or rather, no. Yes, they need Yuba Sutter to lose.
Oh, and there's a fly ball to left field. And
what
the
game?
catch is made by the Hawks. The throw home,
We've
and
already,
the Raptors take the lead.
We've already given
12
you,
to 11. Well, it just happened for me
update.
live on Flow. So,
well, we're going to get T-shirt cannons out. Paul Friedman is now down on the field during a baseball game, which is never a good sign because that means that play is not happening. I can see Malik Binns in his bright orange neon shoes playing a little hacky sack. Again, we are waiting for this light tower down the third base line to...
Tariq Bacon's going to go throw some warm-up pitches, I think, in the pen to stay somewhat loose.
This is an official game, and one of 2 things can happen if we can't get these lights back on. Either you just call the game,
Yep.
Or you play a doubleheader tomorrow, you finish the 9, and you play a 7. I don't know what would be the correct thing to do. I got Sean Repay and Aaron Miles talking with 3 umpires. We're still waiting on this lights hour to come back. And this is, I got to say, I've had lightning delays. I have had games that haven't been able to start due to lights. I've never had an outage in the middle of a game.
Nope. It is what it is.
I see Lou Helmig.
Lou got bored in the outfield.
Licht Ser Dunkel.
I don't know what that means.
No lights, very dark.
Okay, well, what do we do now? Let's see. Let's talk about our favorite moments from the season, Tyler.
You know what? That's a great thought. I gotta say, 2 years in for you now.
2 years in.
And this will be it for you.
Yep.
And I didn't think we were getting a chance to really wax poetic, but we can now. We wait for these lights to come on. What? Your first job away from? Well, I shouldn't say that. You were in the Northwoods League.
No. First job.
I guess a little more than an
It
internship.
was very much just an internship. Oh, knocker ball or knockout? I wonder if we could do it, Tyler.
And we're gonna. I wonder if they're gonna send each team back to the dugouts and back to their locker rooms until this is sorted out. Tell me what you got. Well, I wonder if an on-field decision has been made. Anyway, all right, let's hear your thoughts on this season.
I want to go through favorite moments. We got the time. I mean, opening day. I think opening day was a good sign, of course, of what this team was to come back down 4-1 against Ogden. Tremaine Cobb Jr., his 5-hit game-tying sac fly, Danny Harris. Trey Cobb against Chris Sargent, who's now a San Diego Padre, wins the knockout round on just 1 homer. By the way, Christian Almanza is now throwing a football on the field. Trey Cobb's going deep. This is independent baseball. This is independent baseball. This is awesome. Who's doing knocker ball or knockout right now?
How do you spell Sargent's name, by the way?
Sargent.
He's in Double-A. He's batted 2 for 14 with San Antonio.
It's all right. Come on, Sarge. So opening day, definitely a highlight for me. I think seeing Cobb, specifically that moment of him running around the backstop towards the outfield, towards right field, cupping his hand to his ear, is the most, like, that is, when you think of Oakland season, it's just that. It's Trey saying, hey, like, let me hear you.
So I'll say this is interesting. If this game were to end right now, Caleb Franzen would end the game with 0 innings pitched because he's thrown 2 pitches.
2? I only had him at 1.
1 pitch, that's it, huh?
Yeah, just a foul ball.
Wow.
For Cruz. I have it now as the game stopped at 8:26 p.m. pack time on an 0-1 count with Cruz at the plate in the top of the 7th.
Hour and 50 worth of game time. They were flickering before. I swear I saw them flicker before.
All right, we got to get on the field for this knocker ball knockout at this point, Tyler.
I think so. Do you know what we're going to do, actually? Let's take another 2-minute break here. We're going to send it back to break. We're still waiting for the lights to come back on. We're in excess of 14 minutes now in this break. So I will send it back for the moment to a break, and then if we have to send it back to other programming, I hope that is not the case. But for now, let's take a break and come back, and hopefully we can see some progress with the lights on 860 AM The Answer. Yes. Yes, add another minute, please. I've got something very interesting for you. This game is over at technically 8:44, but only game time up to 8:26. So technically an hour and 50 minutes worth of gameplay. Caleb Franzen's going to get credit for one pitch. It will not be a complete game for Luke Short.
Dang it.
If you can believe that.
Can we give Franzen the save?
No, we can't. It's a 5-0 victory, and the game is over due to lights. There is little reason for this game to continue, so it will end in the top of the 7th. That is the final score. It will be no runs on 3 hits and no errors, 5 runs on 8 hits and no errors, and we will all just walk off the field. We could not get this light tower to work. And the game is going to end prematurely. It will be
Shortest game of the season?
the shortest game of the season and Oakland's 72nd victory. So that's weird. The win will go to Luke Short. He is now 7-1. The loss will now go to CJ Serwinski.
4-8.
It was 4-8. So this will be top of the 7th. End after one pitch. What do you got on that?
Good outing for Shorty tonight. Good tune-up. Good early offense again by Oakland. A couple bombs in the game. Almans and Helmick. Imagine if Here's what I got on that. Imagine if that would have happened before the bottom of the fifth inning, and then we would have never known whether or not I would have predicted Danny's two-run homer.
True.
That never happened.
That's true. An issue that certainly will need to be addressed.
Yep.
But that's it. That's the ball game. Thank you, Ryan, for tonight's challenge sheet. We'll also say thank you to Vince and to Bryce and to Ben for putting us on the air tonight. And that's your final score. It's a little bit strange, but in the top of the seventh, after one pitch, the game is over, and it's an 8:45 sign-off, I guess. But
Do you want a post game or no?
This is the post game.
Yeah. Okay.
This is the post game show. Let's take a break and come back.
Yeah.
And look at scores around the league.
Oh yeah.
And maybe give Vince a chance to put one or two highlights together for us. Maybe. What do you say, Vince?
If he wants to.
If you want to.
No pressure.
Let's just take one quick break. We'll come back and wrap things up on 860 AM The Answer. some of the sights and sounds of our short game today. Yeah, I don't know what to make of this other than to say
short game. Nice.
Oh, yeah, there was that as well. Ballers win 5-0. Let's look at some scores around the league now in what is a very dramatic end to tonight around the league.
Well, the Yuba Sutter High Wheelers split the doubleheader with the Paddleheads. They win 5-3 over Missoula with a good outing for Brett Wozniak. He throws only 5 innings, and this time Billy Horton goes to the pen to Mason Bryant and Ty Buckner. But Wozniak should still get the win in that one as Yuba splits the doubleheader. Top of the 9th from Idaho Falls. Chuckers and Range Riders tied 6-6. And Chuckers are 1 out away from ensuring at least a knockout round, if not a walk-off win. In Ogden, the Raptors lead the Boise Hawks 13-11. Top of the 9th in Colorado Springs, 20-8, the Jackalopes over the Vibes. And then in Billings, it's 10-9 SkySoft in the bottom of the 8th. So where does that leave us, Tyler?
That leaves us in a spot where if Idaho Falls wins, they are in.
Yep.
If Billings loses, they are out, and the 2 playoff teams are Idaho Falls and Ogden. And if Idaho Falls wins, they will be the 3, and we will play the Raptors.
And, of course, if the Mustangs come back and win, then they are still alive.
They're still alive.
And whatever Ogden does the rest of the way does not matter, which is terrifying to think.
All right. Well, that's it from us, I guess. It's a kind of an odd way to end the game, but we will end it all the same right here. The lights still have not come on, so apparently it was the right call. The Ballers will not have to trouble their bullpen tonight. 6 innings for Short, 1 pitch for Franzen, and that's the game. 5-0, a 5th shutout of the season for them. Technically not a complete game shutout for Luke Short, although I wish it could be. I'm Tyler Peterson for Nevada Colin. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We'll take a break. We'll see you at 4:35 tomorrow for the penultimate game of the season on 860 AM The Answer. Enjoy the rest of your Friday evening.